Here comes Gresser. Kareem gets him down with J.J. Watt. A deep sack on Smith.
2 years ago, you're having a life-saving surgery. So how does Thanksgiving take on a different meaning for you now?
Yeah, I think it'll forever be changed for me and my family. Almost that life is different from that point on.
They've already called for the cart for Alex Smith.
Smith is hurt badly, and it does not look good.
In the military, they call them their alive day, you know, when they've gone through traumatic injury and come out the other side.
I know you did some of your rehab with a number of veterans. Is that where you picked up that saying?
You know, after the infection and all my debridements, and then they finally got it under control, I received special exemption to go down and have access to the Center for the Intrepid, which is the rehab facility for all the military. They're a big part of why I'm back where I am. So thankful for that. Obviously humbling to get a chance to go down there and work alongside our servicemen and women who make the ultimate sacrifice.
What was the lowest moment of the comeback?
When I was stuck in the hospital bed and when I was stuck in the wheelchair, I literally built up all these walls, I feel like, and I just sat there for so long wondering what I'd ever be able to do again. Was I ever going to be able to walk normal? You know, was I ever going to be able to play with my kids? In my first trip down to the Center for the Intrepid, and that was the first time they put a football in my hands and really made it okay for me to even think about that. I couldn't even walk, and they had me start throwing, and I remember how therapeutic it was to get a ball again and start throwing, and it really energized me.
Once you had kind of made that decision, you were all in. Was everybody around you on board with that decision?
I think everybody was really encouraging at first. You know, sure, when I was, you know, on crutches and just learning to walk, and they said my leg was good to go play tackle football again, which for me were words that I wasn't sure were ever going to happen. That's when I think it got real for everybody.
Alex Smith, for the first time since November 18th of 2018, when he had that nasty compound fracture in his right leg, is back out here.
Just tell me about the emotions of running back onto the field and playing the first time.
There were probably only 200 fans in the stands. It was pouring rain. My wife and kids were like 12 rows up. I could basically almost talk to them from the sidelines.
Boy, you saw his wife Elizabeth in the kids zone in the crowd. I mean, what a nervous moment this must be for them.
And then when the hit happened to Kyle, it was almost nice in that sense that I didn't have very long to think about it. I ran over, grabbed my helmet, and next thing I know, I'm calling a play.
Some pressure, and there's the first time Alex Smith is hit as he's taken down and sacked.
Crazy to have that first hit and, you know, Aaron Donald jumping on your back.
Alex Smith thankfully does pop up and jogs off okay.
But what a great moment it is right there. That's fantastic.
But obviously it felt amazing too. You know, that first hit, you know, you've had in a long time. It always felt nice to know for me in 2 years that I was okay.
So I say Alex Smith, starting quarterback for the Washington football team on Thanksgiving against the Dallas Cowboys. What comes to your mind?
I feel like I'm getting my chance, my second chance. There's so many things I think we take for granted in our life that we should do more often than one day a year and take notice of and realize how lucky we are for so many things. Thanksgiving will forever be such a special day for me and my family.